Please back up. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, but we gotta come in. We gotta get in. We gotta get
Oh, you are fancy.
I could say it's fancy if I wanted to.
I would say there's one particular scene that we shot early in the schedule, which was a fight between Tiger and another character that was doing MMA. You know, it was the first fight that we were filming in 5 days, and just it was so awesome.
It took 5 days to film that fight scene?
Yeah.
Holy wow.
And it was just like when we finished it, we looked back at some of the footage, we were like, well, we haven't seen that before.
Nice.
You know, and it was just, I mean, the cinematography, the performers, the art direction, everything kind of came together, and it was a lovely kind of synthesis for the ship to move forward.
Especially in the shooting. What was one of the decisions that you had to make to leave out something that you might have wanted to have in there? Whether it's a fight or a piece of dialogue or a story.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you film, sometimes you have length issues. So, and also with the censorship in China, they don't have a rating system, so I had to pull back some of the intensity of the violence. I mean, it's still very intense, but there was one sequence that had 32 strikes in it, and I had to go to 17. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
We had a couple of script changes that we had to make, dealing with like we couldn't have a corrupt police officer in mainland China, so we had to move that to Hong Kong, and we couldn't have underground fighting. But one of the consequences of that, which I mean, all through the filmmaking process, I was trying to take challenges and opportunities that actually opened up the film. So a film that used to take place just in Beijing now is in Beijing and Hong Kong, and so the scope of the film opened up. And I think the film benefited from that. Tell the story, all of the work that went into all the craft, art that went into the cinema, the storytelling.
Can we get you guys looking over here?
Right here? That's true.
Yeah.
Except for that little voice in your head.
Is there one of those?
Yeah, but it kept saying keep going. No, playing Donica Mark, playing the arch villain, the Dark Master of the piece, was very enjoyable.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a departure. Usually the good guy, so this is fun.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's got some great lines. Does it matter? You owe me a life.
A lot of lines, a lot of just good looks. You know, you just have that intensity straight at the camera.
Well, I was hoping with the film to play a lot with perspective. You know, obviously subjective and objective, but also breaking the fourth wall between in the film, but also with the audience. You know, I felt like cinematically the film allowed a lot of different